How do I create an empty array and then append to it in NumPy? I want to create an empty array and append items to it, one at a time. Can I use this list-style notation with NumPy arrays?
That is the wrong mental model for using NumPy efficiently. NumPy arrays are stored in contiguous blocks of memory. To append rows or columns to an existing array, the entire array needs to be copied to a new block of memory, creating gaps for the new elements to be stored. This is very inefficient if done repeatedly. Instead of appending rows, allocate a suitably sized array, and then assign to it row by row.
A NumPy array is a very different data structure from a list and is designed to be used in different ways. Your use of stack is potentially very inefficient. Every time you call it, all the data in the existing array is copied into a new one. The append function will have the same issue. If you want to build up your matrix one column at a time, you might be best off to keep it in a list until it is finished, and only then convert it into an array. For example, item can be a list, an array or any iterable, as long as each item has the same number of elements. In this particular case, data is some iterable holding the matrix columns. You can simply use. Also note that using list as a variable name is probably not good practice since it masks the built-in type by that name, which can lead to bugs. Edit. If for some reason you really do want to create an empty array, you can just use numpy.array, but this is rarely useful.
To create an empty multi-dimensional array in NumPy, for example a 2D array mn to store your matrix, in case you don't know how many rows you will append and don't care about the computational costs Stephen Simmons mentioned, namely rebuilding the array at each append, you can squeeze to 0 the dimension to which you want to append to, x equals np.empty shape equals 0, n. This way you can use for example, here m equals 5 which we assume we didn't know in creating the empty matrix, and n equals 2. Which will give you
I looked into this a lot because I needed to use a numpy.array as a set in one of my school projects and I needed to be initialized empty. I didn't find any relevant answer here on Stack Overflow, so I started doodling something. The result will be. Therefore you can directly initialize an NP array as follows. I hope this helps.